Hey guys, this is Squishy Monster, and today we're going to make a tuna kimchi jjigae. And Koreans are notorious for not throwing anything out. And even if by Western standards something looks like it needs to be tossed out, we just tossed it into a soup. And it's very deeply fermented kimchi that we're going to use. So you can really toss in whatever vegetables you have laying around or whatever scraps of meat. It's really one of those kind of collection of leftovers, push it together, kind of, I would say, maybe a Korean version of a casserole. So I ate this practically every day growing up, and I hope you guys try it and you guys like it. I'm starting off by cooking off a little bit of bacon, and it's not traditional, but I love it. And really, when you cook, you should use what you like or what you have. So it's going to render off a lot of its fat, and that's what I'm going to use to saute my veggies. I have a little bit of onion, gochugaru, which is Korean pepper flakes, and then some garlic. To this medley, I want to add in my deeply fermented kimchi, and if you have fresh kimchi, just make sure you set it on the counter overnight or a couple days. And I want a deeply fermented one because it's going to impart a really nice flavor, a richness to the soup. And this is back in the old days, my mama said that it was just to use up kimchi, but now it's become such a staple. After your kimchi has absorbed that second layer of flavor from the bacon and the vegetables and the seasonings, and remember not to oversalt because the kimchi, the fermented kimchi, is especially even more saltier, so just be mindful of that. To that, when it's softened a little bit, I want to tumble in my tuna. And you can use any type of tuna you'd like, and this was something we grew up a lot eating because it was so economical and quick. And I'm using olive oil packed tuna. It's going to be a richer flavor that's going to add another dimension of flavor to the dish. After that has kind of nicely mingled together, I'm going to pour in my broth, my kimchi, reserved kimchi broth mixed with a little bit of water, and slowly kind of tip that in. And at this point, you want it to reach a fierce bubble. Let all the flavors kind of get acclimated with each other. I want to add in my tofu, and you can omit this if you don't like it, but I like the body that tofu gives, and I really like the taste of tofu. And then I just kind of want to spoon over the sauce on everything, kind of nudge it this way and that way, and let it become part of the soup. And I like it to bubble for at least 20 minutes before I enjoy it, just to make sure all the flavors are really solid and put together. And then on top of that, I like to just add on a little bit of green onion. Now it's time to taste, and my favorite way of eating it really is just ladling the hot soup into a bowl of rice. So it's just kind of like a one-dish meal for dinner. Let's see how it tastes. If you like pickled things or even spicy or fermented things, and you've never had kimchi, definitely give this a try. This is probably my favorite way to eat kimchi aside from the kimchi fried rice. It's got that smokiness from the bacon, and the vegetables are really nice and tender, and the soup is really very soothing and comforting. And it came up in no time at all, and it's really just utilizes all the leftover bits that you can just toss into a pot and boil together. So that I hope that you guys give this a try and that you guys enjoy it, and let me know how it goes. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. This is the Squishy Monster, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!